Hello and good morning, good afternoon, and a very good evening to you, the complete YouTube. Hope today, hope you're feeling grand and always well in your world, and I certainly hope you're a lot less stressed out than I am. So, over the last 2 days, I have been trying to get the Boss Katana Tone Studio to work, and I have failed in every sense of the word. Apart from one, which I'll get to in a minute. For some reason, it's the closest I've got, but I'm really frustrated and I've kind of given up because I've had enough. I downloaded the app to my computer yesterday. I got the driver and I was like, yes, I never got this far before. And the app came up, and lo and behold, I could turn the dials. You can see them moving on the screen and stuff like that. But I had no ability to save anything. So where I was messing around with some effects. I actually filmed it, but I deleted it because I got frustrated. Anyway, so I was messing around with it. I was like, oh, this is amazing. This is cool. Like, oh, Univibe. Oh my god, this is so cool. So I was messing around with the Tone Studio, and I was finally kind of like getting to grips with it. But I realised there was no way to save it, because in the top right corner there's a button called Write, as in W-R-I-T-E, because of my horrific way of speaking. It sounds like right. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, and it wasn't there, and I found out I needed to update the Katana to the newest update. So I tried to download the update, which downloaded fine, but then the update wouldn't open in anything but Windows Media Viewer. And obviously that's a totally pointless exercise, because it's not going to open anything resembling the update, because it's a bin file. I think it's a binary file. So I was like, well, it's not going to open that, and it didn't. Anyway, I tried every which way to try and get the update to work, and it wouldn't work. And I eventually got that annoyed, I gave up. Basically, I was like, I admitted defeat, and so I heard from a few people, oh, you need Windows 10. Windows 7, which is what I was running, won't support the update and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, my dad's got a Windows 10 laptop, so we'll give that a go. It's a high spec laptop that he's been given, fully refurbished and everything. So I thought, wicked, do that. I'll do that this morning. So, I had to admit defeat yesterday, and this morning I've tried Windows 10, and the same issue came up again. No download, nothing. It just would not. I could get the Tone Studio and the driver, should I say, and I couldn't get the update at all whatsoever. So the update was basically like null and void, and I've tried everything. I've set the Katana up for the update by holding the buttons, this, that, and the other. And also, so that's I give up. So I failed miserably with the Boss Katana Tone Studio, and I will never attempt it ever again, because it has left a very, very, very bad taste in my mouth. I was trying yesterday for hours to get the update to work, and then I thought, sod it, I'll just have fun with what I can do, and I'll see if I can fudge a way to save what I put into the Katana. And luckily I did, and that made me very happy, because now I have the Katana set up a lot more like I would like it, with the K-switch down here, which you can't see. There he is. So it wasn't actually until the K-switch came that I wanted to reset the Katana up to how I would want it, because I never really cared. I was happy with the way it was, but now having the K-switch and going, hang on a minute, I could use this live if I did this. So, happy little Dave. Anyway, well, semi-happy little Dave. Well, not happy little Dave at all, actually, and that's another story altogether. But I'm not doing very well. It's funny how things take a very, very strong toll on my brain when things go wrong. I'm not very good at coping with stuff, and I'm sure quite a few of us are the same. When it's just so frustrating, there's nothing you can do. You're just completely powerless, and because I've felt powerless most of my life, it just frustrates the hell out of me. So anyway, I managed to find a way to reset the channels on the Katana with what I wanted. And what I was doing was basically, in the tone studio, I was going in and selecting the effects I wanted, tweaking the effect I wanted, and then saving it on top of the Katana. So saving the preset. I don't know if this is going to do any damage to the Katana. If you know this is going to damage it, let me know. But I was then saving it manually on top of the amp, and it worked. And I'm going to show you those effects in a minute. But it worked. I was really happy with that. But every time I saved it, the Tone Studio crashed, and I had to restart my computer. So I had to restart my computer every time I set up channel 2, 3, and 4. And I know people are saying this, and I'm going to show you this in a minute, because this is driving me insane as well. You ever get those days or those couple of days where you just feel there's like a higher power just going like, we're just going to make you suffer. Yep, you're going to suffer. For the next few days, you're in the palm of our hands, and you're in trouble, boy. Yeah, you haven't done anything to deserve it. We just want you to suffer. That's how I feel. I mean, I know it's silly and irrational, but I can't. I've felt that my entire life in one way or another. Like sometimes, and I'm sure all of us have at some point, where it just feels like you are a pawn on a chessboard and you are just being manipulated to kind of like just be a thing. You know what I mean? You're just somebody's plaything, just a piece of amusement for the gods, if you will. It's like Jason and the Argonauts. Sorry, everyone. So anyway. In the last video, when I was showing the K-switch, I said I couldn't access panel B, which is 5, 6, 7, and 8. And people were saying, oh, you hold down the panel button. My gravy. Sorry, everyone. Give me one sec. People were saying, oh, you need to hold down the panel button. And I knew that, but I've never been able to get that to work on my Katana 100. So I just was like assuming, oh, maybe I'm just not doing it right. Because I know it works on my 50, because I've tried it on my 50 yesterday. But for some reason, Bank B does not exist in this Katana. And it doesn't matter how long I hold the panel button down or whatever, I cannot get the Bank B. And I'll show you in a sec exactly what I mean on that. It doesn't matter how long I hold the panel button down. It won't happen. So, I do apologise, people of the tube. I come to you today as a failed human being when it comes down to something that I suppose is really simple. But sometimes I just feel like there's just something blocking me from being able to do certain things, and this is one of those things. It's like literally, nope, you're not having that. Tough luck, boy. So it wasn't the best day yesterday mentally, and it's had a massive effect. Things. I mean, I wasn't. Funnily enough, I wasn't in a very good. Last week, my mindset has dropped and deteriorated, and for no reason other than the fact it wants to. I never need a reason for my mind to go down, but I have reasons now to be annoyed, and I have another reason as well. But that's, not annoyed, it's more upset, the other one is. But anyway, it's neither here nor there, that one. But I'm frustrated with this, and I don't understand why I can't access Bank B. I don't understand why I can't download the update no matter what I try. I just don't understand it. I just feel like sometimes things are just taking the P word out of me, and I think that comes from my kind of my life experience. In honest with you, it's not based in any fact or reality. That's not really what's happening. It's just that I'm not in a very stable mental position to deal with things going wrong as much as they've gone wrong over the last couple of days. I know it's small potatoes at the end of the day, it could have been a lot worse, it's only an amp, it doesn't mean anything. No, true, and you were totally right in that thingy, but it's still frustrating. When you finally kind of when I finally kind of get around to something that people have been telling me, you should try this, and then all of a sudden I just can't do it. It's just one of those bloody moments where I'm just like, oh, you've missed the boat again, Dave. I don't want to sound like all melodramatic, but it's like my life seems full of those moments, and I get really down, and it kicks me to the curb. It really does. Anyway, I did manage to get 2 sounds reprogrammed because I gave up. So I got channel 2 slightly reprogrammed, and I got channel 3 slightly reprogrammed. Channel 4 I left as I kind of wanted it anyways. Channel 4 was fine. I didn't really want to change channel 4, and channel 1's my pedalboard channel anyway, so I don't want anything on that anyway. So and the panel, I didn't change the panel. So it took me basically about 5 hours in all of trying to get to basically change 4 effects. Which is why I feel absolutely beaten today. I feel like a total failure, because it should be. I bet it's dead simple, but I'm probably doing something wrong, which is probably about right somewhere along the lines. But anyway, I am going to show you the sounds I've got reprogrammed in here in a moment, and I'm going to DI it. Excuse me, as well. I'm not going to mic up. I'm going to use the DI. The DI. Why do you say it like that? I'm going to use the DI. I'm going to use the die. Just to show you these sounds, because I really like them, and hopefully they'll come across okay. Anyway, without further ado, and also quick before we dive into Noiseland, because basically this is going to be a quick video today because of yesterday's total and utter cock-up. Yeah, I haven't really got time to go in massive depth, so I'm just going to show you the sounds, and you'll be able to hear what's going on. But also, before we do that though, let me show you this inability to access Bank B, because it's driving me insane. If anybody sees something I'm doing wrong, can you please let me know in the comment section below, because I am so frustrated. I'm done, to be honest with you. I'm fed up, and I'm sick and fed up of this. I wish I'd never bothered, if I'm being perfectly honest. I wish I'd never bothered. I wish I hadn't started this rabbit hole, because I want to go down the rabbit hole into the Tone Studio. Now I've kind of like sampled it a little bit. You weren't wrong, people of the tube. It is amazing. But now I've sampled it a bit, I want to go down the rabbit hole, and basically I'm not allowed is seems to be the case, which is usually, again, I'm being melodramatic, but it's always like, there'll be a boat coming in another week or so, Dave. You'll miss that one as well, but at least it'll be there. Shut up, Dave. No one cares. Okay, so, oh my god. Shut up. That wasn't me. That was my dark side, and I don't like that side. I do apologise. I didn't, ugh. Negative Dave. Okay, so let me show you this Bank B thing. Because, yeah, it's weird. I don't understand what. If I'm, like I say, if you see me doing anything wrong, please let me know. So, let me show you that. Okay, so here's my Katana 50, and like everyone knows, you hold the panel button in, and you get to Bank B, and then you press it again, and you go back to Bank A. So, that works. But, if I come over here to my 100, and I'm just unplug the K switch a sec, so we can do it from the panel. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, it might have helped if I had it actually plugged in. Clever Dave, well done. Again, just a good example of me not thinking straight. Okay, so we're on Bank A at this point in time. So we've got channel 1, 2, 3, 4. If I hold down the panel button, watch this, nothing happens. It just switches to panel. So again, if I watch the if you watch the reverb light, when I click off it to a panel and then come back, it'll be exactly the same thing. So holding the panel button down, no change, back to channel 2, exactly the same sound. So, people of the tube, if you can see anything I'm doing wrong, or anybody knows how to fix this, please let me know in the comment section below, because I'm about ready to punch myself. Unfortunately, not it. Because it's driving me insane. I don't understand why my 50 watt does it, and my 100 doesn't. And come to think of it, I seem to have a vague memory of me accessing Bank B on the Katana, but on the 100 watt here, I swear I've accessed it before, but why I can't now, I don't understand. It's like I say, it's just one of those days today where I feel like, yes, it's just one of those. I feel like this is going to be a bad week. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just being silly. I don't know. Maybe, most possibly. But anyway, I'm frustrated and I'm annoyed and I don't really know what to do. So, people of the tube, let me know in the comment section below if I'm doing anything wrong and what can I do. And also, yeah, I'm really frustrated. Like I said, I really I really wanted to bring a happy video to you to show, like, you know, this is cool. Look at this and the other, and I can't. So I do apologise for that. But hopefully, kind of like, you know, there's something in this at least. You know, at least hopefully the sounds might come across okay. But maybe they won't. I don't know anymore. I'm dead negative, as you can probably tell. So I'm really beaten down by this because I just don't know what to do anymore. It's like it's just one of those things where you try and you try and you try and you fail and you fail and you fail and you just have to keep picking yourself up and picking yourself up, and eventually you go, why am I doing this? Why not just lay here and just accept it? You should never do that, ever do that. And you know, that's coming from me, and I'm not gonna lay there and accept it. I'm just gonna admit defeat and go back. You know, instead of trying to fight the ogre, I'm just gonna go back and find a way around the ogre, if you will. So, very, very poetic, David. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, if anybody sees anything I'm doing wrong, or if they've experienced this with a Katana where for some reason you can't access Bank B, and also the Tone Studio won't download, and any of that gorgeousness, let me know in the comment section below, because I'm totally stuck. I've tried everything I can try now, and it's just literally like, no. It's like some higher power is just saying, no, Dave, too bad. I know you want it. I know you want to have fun with that, but you're not allowed, and that's your problem. And it's just, I know that's over. I know that's dead melodramatic and silly, and I know that's not reality, but you know. Such is my stupid brain. Anyway, so I'm gonna plug in the amp now anyway, and I'm gonna play you out with some sounds because I don't want to bring anybody down with my mood. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'll see you again on Wednesday for another one. Have a great morning, afternoon, good evening, and yeah, goodbye now. Thank you very much.